Hello and welcome back to Will the Scry. Appreciate all of your patience over the last 2 weeks. We were just kind of on vacation and handling some business kind of stuff. So it's been a little while since we've recorded, but we are jumping into episode 156 of Skypeia. Scryerman, we are here. We are in the land of clouds above the sky.
Yeah, we had a pretty wild introduction with that night guy.
Yep. And then the gorillas, as they're called. So we had that, and then the biggest thing that happened, and again, it's been a little while, so this will be a refresher, but we saw God smite.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Smite some criminals running through the jungle, and Nami was this close to stepping on that earth to have it happen to her. That intro is phenomenal. Seize it! Raise your flag and stand tall.
What if that globe in the intro is like accurate to the One Piece geography?
Might have been. I wouldn't be surprised, dude. The writer has a role in all of the openings.
Alright.
This is like the opening I remember the most, like watching on Toonami and just being so anxious for like what's gonna come next, you know? Because again, like all those other shows.
This is the first one that had like actual proper English dub.
Yeah.
Or the last one did too.
No, this
that wasn't
one.
a rap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the second one, the one that we watched around Alabasta, didn't even exist in English. They just kept the rap all the way through to Skypeia. So like this one was just like so iconic for me. Because it just got me really excited. Because again, back then, like I was way more into Naruto and way more into Bleach and stuff like that. One Piece was always the one that I just watched if I could. You know, in terms of airing, it was always One Piece first, then Naruto, then Bleach. So a lot of times I would like come home from like school or like I used to do dance and stuff like that, and I'd often miss One Piece. So it was just like it was always kind of there. And then it wasn't until I revisited it, you know, way later, and I was just like, holy shit, this is like way better than any other show I've ever seen. But that wasn't the first impression, you know what I mean? For everyone, too. Everyone has the same story as me.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
It's like Kamehameha from the Earth. Oh my. What was Nami's bounty to Arlong again?
30 mil, but these are different currencies.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, so that's what Usopp's asking.
Oh, here we go. Yeah. So it's a lot more. Oh, okay. Okay, never mind. That's what I thought.
Yeah, so it's not that bad, but still. 7 million is a lot, right? Like, Luffy's bounty is now 100 million, you know?
So crazy there's a currency exchange from heaven to...
Yeah.
Oh. I don't like that I'm starting to like Usopp more by association than Chopper.
Yeah, they're two peas in a pod, huh? Usopp's just trying to hold on until Nami gets there.
This is great. She knows the other price. Oh, never mind. Now she full well is willing to endure God's wrath.
Yeah, for that much money. I like how the antennas are like hair. Like I can't really tell, you know?
Yeah, and their wings are like angel wings.
Mm-hmm. That part makes sense because the evolution. I wonder if that's like a style or if that's like Just their hair
Yeah,
is
it's
done like
true.
that.
I thought it was like biological at first, but I
Mm-hmm.
think you're right. Where it's just
Because the wings are biological.
yeah. As far as I know. Oh wow, so everything's made of clouds, like
Mm.
everything. Oh, cool.
Yeah, these are like the coolest contraptions. Even in the sky, Luffy's like abnormal, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen this move yet. Fireworks? That's like a big one in the game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in the fighting games.
Oh, and you haven't seen it in the show?
Well, not at this point. I thought that didn't come till later. He always throws in like random new moves.
Fireworks. These guys were nothing.
Yeah.
Those are some cool gimmicks.
Right, exactly. It's a good way to look at it.
Okay, let's go to the next.
All right, we are quickly jumping into episode 157. This is Skypeia, and we are Will the Scry.
Ready for the judgment.
On the updated list. Wait, did you see Usopp's hair there? Hold on. What? Look at his hair!
They ran out of his color.
Yeah. Dude, it looks like his dad's here. He actually looks kind of fresh.
The light. Yeah,
I kind of like it. We should make this the thumbnail. That's interesting. Robin just like openly said that she wouldn't be able to beat Luffy. Which makes sense. I mean, he beat Crocodile, but I mean, she's no slouch, you know?
I mean, I guess he could just stretch those arms however he wants and get out.
And just raw strength, right? You gotta think about that thing she does is an extension of herself, you know?
Right.
Oh, wait.
Right, so they're her arms.
Yeah. Oh, it's talking about upper yard. Robin's not pleased. Impossible. Wake up, Zoro. Oh. Did you see that?
Yeah.
That gave me like
There's another huge thing coming.
that gave me like Jaws vibes with the music.
Yeah. It's gonna be like Sky Cthulhu. Man, they let them stay a lot, considering they didn't want to harbor fugitives.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're gonna have to join the crew now. Or be killed.
Lunch of a falling angel. Oh, I think they're getting taken to upper yard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like one of those crab things or lobsters that took them up, remember? Yep. Oh, Jesus.
Super Express lobster. I thought it looked like a Kraken Cthulhu, but
Right. What an interesting pair, too. Sanji loses both the girls that he's stuck with, Usopp and Luffy.
yeah, that's funny.
And the rest. Oh, I love this part about this. So cool. The Milky Roads. Yeah, Luffy gets his adventure after all. Everyone wanted to leave, and he was just waiting for something to happen.
Oh, this is cool. I love when they do these weird cutaways.
Yeah. We are jumping into episode 158 of Skypeia. We're about to go see what this whole judgment thing really means. Here we go.
I'm excited.
Ooh, I like Usopp's drip here.
2 episodes in a row.
Yeah, I like the blonde hair for a second better, but I'm feeling the bandana. Sanji's like reverse drip right now.
Everything's built on clouds, even the
Yeah,
sign. I love it.
it is cool.
Honestly, their society seems pretty good, other than the smiting.
Yeah, other than the smiting. Right. As long as they follow the
Drum was in rough
rules.
shape. The other places were Arlong's place was in rough shape.
Oh, that was
Kinda
cool.
torn up. But
Dude, imagine
yeah, it
getting
was.
into your
Oh,
house
it's a
that
toy
way.
shop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good point about the societal standards. Like, everything seems to be normal, except there's just this obviously overarching, like, figure, God, like, being there and forcing everything, you know?
It's not ideal. It's just I've seen a lot worse. So,
Yeah, right. It's funny, I never thought about that. As long as they follow the rules, they live great lives. It's not like all these other kingdoms.
Mhm.
Well, these guys live great lives.
Yeah.
There's definitely more to Skypeia.
Has there ever been a time where you see a ship or something that's completely innocent looking, and then 200 episodes later, it's like, oh, this was this person's ship who was docked here?
Yes. Yes. In ways that you would never imagine, yes.
Like the Blackbeard thing was kind of like that.
Yeah, I think his ship might still be something similar to this day, and trust me, he's a totally different world.
Yeah, I would be too. I'm not getting spited for these jerks.
Mm-hmm. For sure. You're just like some random person who found these dudes on a beach.
Literally, the crew, because they're the protagonists, and
Yeah.
followed them for 150 episodes.
Yeah.
Pure bystander, screw these guys.
For sure. Yeah, and I think if she says anything, they're all accomplices, you know? Remember, her dad was crying in the house, too.
She's gonna get beamed. He's probably made more facial expressions than any other character so far.
Hmm.
I knew it. He's got like cameras. He's like Wizard of Oz god.
That gives me the heebie-jeebies. It is his will, God's will, you know? That's crazy, like, they have, like, tangible God, you know?
So he basically, they were contacted or compelled to lead them.
I think so. That or just, like, that's their duty.
That's what he told them they were being tried independently or whatever, too. He was
Yeah.
bullshitting. Cold.
But again, I mean, you know, to your point.
Oh, man. Like, I'd
yeah.
be doing that. Oh, he has
Look,
God.
I just saw that. I didn't see that he had God, like, tattooed on his face. Wow.
Dude, she's gonna get beamed. Any sag leg, it's really uncomfortable.
Oh! Luffy's tight. Let's see, Luffy understands. Oof. See, they all understand. They were like...
I knew it! No!
It's just crazy that he could do that any notice, you know? God.
I know, that's why I was like, he's so comfortable. And then it happened. Oh my, that messed up the whole shopping district. Dang.
That's why everyone was yelling, run, get away from her specifically. They already knew.
Yeah, I thought it's because they didn't want her, like, touching them.
Yeah, like she was like
Them
poison.
touching her, but I guess because they
Yeah.
knew she was about to.
Mm-hmm. Jesus.
See, I wasn't sure if it was a beam up or maybe it is.
It's from the sky.
I don't want. Like, I don't know if it's like a beam though, like beams you away, or if it like is just straight up, like kinetic.
Mm-hmm. They're both safe. Hey! The White Knight.
Awesome. He's giving 2 on the house, man. He's on
Yeah,
the freelance.
for sure.
Nice.
You just learned his name? Did you catch that?
Yeah, I think they said it earlier in the episode.
Oh, did they? So this guy is a blatant defier of God.
Yeah. No, this guy's my favorite character thus far.
Pegasus.
It's a bird normally, right?
Yeah.
Eat a horse fruit?
Yeah.
I wasn't sure this.
Ready? Your face.
That's awesome. He was already my favorite non-Greek. Awesome.
Your face. You had a couple moments there where that was like prime, like streaming stuff. There, when the lightning first, the particles came, you like threw your hands so far up in the air because you called it. You knew it was coming.
I love this arc, dude.
Yeah, I knew you would. I don't. People are weird.
I mean, I say that about all of them, but like this one's really got me.
The premise is really cool, and I feel like people just like skip like right through things they don't really understand. But like the thought process of like being in heaven, like above the clouds, is so cool. And then like a tangible God is such an interesting concept. You know, like not just praying and like doing everything for the sake of like God because you believe in him, but like literally seeing him like smite people in the street for not doing his bidding. Like that's such an interesting concept that like God exists. You know what I mean?
Well, and see, I have no idea yet the context. So this could be some guy in like a control like server room. As far as I know, this could be a legit magic guy. This could be like some fruit power or some weapon. I have no idea. So.
Yeah. Your comment was really interesting because it almost looked like a TV screen, where it was like recording and
flashback.
Yeah, but no, I think they did that on purpose. Like that was a really cool thought. Like I don't know, I just like where your head went with that.
Yeah, I'm curious to see.
And then the other moment that really got you was when she was like, "I know who you are." And then he's like, "I'm the Sky Knight." And then she's like, "Please come back, God."
Yeah. Oh, that's crazy. Because then it's like, it's funny because the very first time we saw him, he was like doing order. I think it's funny that he's a freelancer because I don't know how they're gonna like. Maybe it's just a joke, or maybe it's like literally he like either had to leave the job, like maybe it's like a job and he literally left, and so like that's his job now, you know. So I have no idea. Lots of cool elements.
Okay, I love how wholesome they make Robin look with the crew in the intro, but I still don't trust her fully.
No comment.
There's a lot of comfort in her face. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
She's just like smoke show.
For sure.
Oh yeah, I forgot the tattooed lobster.
Yeah.
Face tattoo.
We should do a bet, and if you lose, you have to get God tattooed across your forehead.
In yellow.
Yeah. That's the worst ink for tattooing.
That was the most painful?
No, like the worst, like it doesn't stick in well. It fades after a long time. Alright, here we go! Milky Road!
The sacrificial altar. Sorry, I read this
It's
one.
okay.
It's too funny. Just because, like, it's basically SpongeBob and Patrick going to the sacrificial altar.
Yeah.
Squidward.
Yeah! Sanji's literally Squidward. I hate his pants in this arc. I don't know why he cuts them off where he does.
Pretty sure you rocked something like that on vacation.
Probably. I like how Luffy's the one driving. I feel like that's not a good idea. I like rewatching in Special Edition too, because I feel like some faces are just so much more like animated, you know?
I do want to go back when we finish and see what all the differences are.
The movies aren't going to be Special Edition, so whenever we get around to that, you'll definitely get that feel of quality.
Uncropped?
What?
Uncropped?
I don't know why you say that.
The great debate.
I see the text perfectly.
It's really bad every time I bring it up.
Oh,
it's like some
Tomb Raider.
Mario, like yeah, I guess Tomb Raider is like platformer.
Mm-hmm. Or like Fall Guys. It's giving me Fall Guys OCD.
They're already through it. Why is he taking action now?
Some pretty good technology here, considering.
Yeah, yeah, it's a lot of traps. Well, we've already seen smiting, so
Yeah. Well, that's not technological, you know. This is like technical.
confirmed. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so there goes one of my theories.
Oh yeah, if I remember correctly, I think I told you last week, but this is set up for some of the funniest episodes. I feel like whenever you see like funny video compilations, there's scenes from like these episodes, the next few.
Oh, awesome. Yeah.
Was it?
I think that's gonna have to be my like top chopper moment ever. Because of how innocent that was. Aw. Couldn't have grabbed him sooner. Maybe on the second step.
I always like how calm Robin is.
Yeah. I never know the names of these animals.
Sky
They're
shark.
like, yeah,
Yeah.
it's a skyfish, sky shark.
Yeah, right.
I thought it was
Well, look at him with the goggles. Fire. Good call,
yeah, he works
Zoro.
better than Usopp. Other than scientist Usopp.
Ooh. This makes me think of a particular scene in the future. Very iconic Zoro moment. If you know what I'm talking about, drop a comment. I was just thinking, why don't they go off on the grass? But I forgot that in order to get to the altar, you need to stay on the water. Because it's all different, like, layers and
Sure.
levels.
Or oh, they have to like go up or
Mm-hmm.
this is the Milky
Milky Way, yeah. Ew. I hate leeches. Like a giant one like that just makes me cringe.
nasty. Well, Luffy's pretty jacked, huh?
Oh yeah, he's getting there. Pay attention to that. For all of them, to be honest. Like, watch them over the series. It's actually really cool. Like, I've never really seen, like, you know how, like, most, like, shows, animes, anything, like, they just animate and they put the same thing every single time? Like, you really see, like, these guys, like, progress.
Something similar happened in the Arlong arc, no?
Maybe?
Octopus guy?
Kind of, yeah, when he was, like, taken underwater, yeah. Yeah, he's had a few moments of, like, having to fight and breathe underwater for a long time. Yeah, they both were. I think it's all starting to settle in for Nami.
Yeah. Didn't she stab him and throw him in the water?
The clouds would turn red. So that's her stick, right? She's
Did
like,
she say the clouds are turning red?
no, they would. If he was dead, they would turn red.
Oh. Yeah,
Like
she's got
her
that humor.
yeah, her stick is like the
Okay.
morbidness. Zoro's
Yeah.
getting lost, Chopper's compliments, and for her it's just being morbid. At like random moments.
Man, Zoro's just like just treating it like a job today.
Yeah, it's like long day of work.
Chopper. I want to see the Zoro Chopper buddy now. Usopp doesn't deserve him.
This is like a top favorite outfit for me for Zoro. Just the random blue muscle tee. And the goggles. Especially you.
Digimon trainer.
Yeah, he really does. Talk about the gorillas. She watched like someone get smitten, you know, like he definitely hears all
Yeah.
this.
See, that's why I'm all. I don't know what to. I can't wait to dissect this arc
Yeah.
more than any other, actually.
Yeah.
I
I
think.
knew you would love like I really hate how much people like rag on this arc. I love it. This is like probably a top 3 for me. Top 5. Just because of how good some of the other ones are. She knows how to play them all like a fiddle.
Oh, it's so weird sometimes.
Her power.
Yeah.
I love it.
Wow, Chopper's easily fanboying over everyone. I think.
Yeah.
With Usopp gone, he's just like looking for someone to attach
I
to.
mess up and you die. Ooh, I didn't like that, how she did that. Like the spider arms. So Chopper is left alone to guard the ship.
I forgot his little horn's like broken. You are Chopper's been brave. I guess he had a personal attachment though.
You have to remember, he's also 16, I think, 15.
Right. And a little deer. Oh,
He was worrying about Nami the whole time, realizing that she's with Zoro and Robin. So she's way better off than he is.
yeah. What was that?
You know, it's bad when his tongue is as long as his nose.
It was like that SpongeBob where he like
Yeah, leedle. Yeah.
his eyes bulge out.
Yeah. The amount of references we made in the show to SpongeBob is really absurd.
Always involving Usopp.
Yeah,
He's-
so true. Swamp ordeal, iron ordeal. Which one would you pick? Swamp, string, iron, or ball?
What was the first one?
Swamp, string, iron, or ball? Say it now.
Swamp.
You do swamp? Wow.
Yeah.
That sounds awful. I feel like that's the one I would do the least.
I was gonna pick iron because it sounds the most like alright,
Sounds
but then I'm
fresh.
like, what if it's like something stabs me or like some unbreakable like beast? You know what I mean?
I was gonna say, I feel like iron probably sounds like the most intimidating.
String, I feel like it's like a string with like piano wire would like catch my neck or something,
Yeah, I was gonna say string at first, but probably ball is probably the most safe then.
or like a spider would eat you.
Yeah, true. It makes me think of that warlord that you saw for a brief second, the puppet guy too.
Mm. Ball sounds unpredictable too because I don't know where stuff's coming from. I
Yeah.
think for a pirate as well, swamp's probably you should be the most acclimated to.
I hate swamps from video games and shit, you know. Well, thank you for tuning in. This is Will of the Scry.